Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft WW2 build tutorial, and today I'm actually doing something similar to what I did the other day with the IS3A Fatherland. Today I'm doing the M10 Panther Champion. Well, it's a variant of the M10 Panther Champion. I mean, it's a variant of the M10 Panther from World of Tanks on the console, because they just recently did a Super Bowl styled op, I guess, where if you completed it, but it was USA versus Japan. I mean, not Japan, excuse me, USA versus Germany. And whatever side won the Super Bowl, like the Tank Super Bowl, got their hands on this thing. So, I know I'm a bit late to it, but I figured, you know, people are probably going to want this, so here it is. But before I actually show it to you, I just want to say, please leave comments down below of what tanks you may want to see, if you have any that you want to see to begin with. I would really appreciate it if you left a comment, because we're running out of tanks here to show. So, yeah. I guess I'll just show you the tank now. So anyway, there we go. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to see about it. I mean, it's a pretty interesting looking tank. I love the way that it turned out, except the turret itself was kind of hard to make, and the top of the turret, there are no hatches, but it can be fixed, as you'll see in the next clip. But yeah, here's just a quick look around at it. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you over there. Alright, so starting off with layer 1, what we're going to want to have is cobblestone slab, stone brick slab, stone brick stair, cyan hardened clay, item frame, and red stained glass pane. Alright, so to start off, we'll go on the right side of the tank like we always do, and this is going to be a similar kind of track design to what we did on the Tiger, and I think on the Panther as well. So we're going to go in by 2 blocks, I think. Yes. Okay, yes, 2 blocks. Alright. So 1, 2, and then in by 2 like that. And then we're going to place down one side hardened clay. On the outside of that, place down a bottom slab of stone brick. And then in front of that, go forward by 1, and then hook that around the front of it, like that. Then we'll put a placeholder and come up by 1 slab, I guess. And that kind of makes just the front of the tracks. And now what we're going to do is, this is going to be the easier part. We're just going to take our cyan hardened clay and we're just going to alternate in and out with the cyan like this. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's what you kind of want. You kind of want to have like this weird kind of checker shape almost. So let's just skip a space of 3 and go across to the left side. But we're going to do the exact same thing, but kind of flip it. Kind of invert it, or, you know, I don't know what the proper term would be for this, but just do the exact same thing on the other side. We'll just flip the tracks. I mean the wheels, excuse me. And then we're just going to fill up all these spaces with bottom slabs of stone brick, just like that. Now that that's done, we'll kind of come back here and we're going to place 2 bottom slabs of stone brick behind everything we've already done. Do that on both sides. Actually, no, never mind, excuse me, I'm wrong. We're actually going to place a placeholder on both sides. We're actually going to put upside down stairs of stone brick, just like that. And now that we're done that, let me see what's next. Okay, we're going to take our cobblestone slab, and right here, we're going to go across by 3, right where the wheels are. And then on the front, I believe, yes, okay. We're going to place that there, come forward by 1, and then just kind of, you're going to want to kind of have like this kind of design. And then we're going to take our stone slab, and we're just going to fill in the whole middle section. This whole middle section is what you're going to want to have for your main, like, floor for your interior, if you choose to do the interior. Alright, so, I think that's kind of like all we have to do with layer 1, except all we have to, besides that, we have to do some small details. Let's put some item frames on these outer wheels. Come on, not this issue again. There we go. And then put red stained glass pane in there. For you console users, it won't look like this. If you put a stained glass pane in an item frame, it's just not going to look like this. So if you guys on console, I mean, I don't even know about handheld. I don't know what it's like on handheld, but I know for at least the console, when you put a stained glass pane in an item frame, it doesn't look like this. So if you're on the console, just leave it as the item frame, and don't put a stained glass pane. So now I'm just going to replicate the same thing onto the other side. If I could place the stupid... I hate this problem. I don't know why this does this, where I just can't place the item frame on the block. Now we're just going to put the stained glass in there. And that's about it for layer 1. So I guess we'll just move into layer 2 now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our sign hardened clay, probably for the last time when it comes to this layer. Or probably just for this layer, it seems. Place 2 here and 2 here by the fronts of the tracks. But right in front of that, we're going to put 2 upright stone brick stairs on both sides to kind of make the front curve of the track. And then on the outside of these wheels, we'll just put our item frames with the stained glass in it. And we don't need these no more, so we can just get these out of here. Glad. Good riddance. So now we'll just continue the tracks. We're going to take our stone brick slab, come back on the top by 1, make sure it's the top slab, and then behind that, we're going to place a upright stair facing like this. And then once we're done that, we're just going to kind of bring the tracks all the way back till we hit about here, when you're going to have like two blocks in length left. So now we're just going to take upright stairs but make them face reverse, and then behind that we're just going to put like back to back with the stair. Just put them back to back so that it kind of curves up and then back down, so that you kind of have the track drop. Yeah, you kind of like have the how it looks on the real tank, how the tracks can drop, and then at some point it'll go back up, come back around, go up, and drop back down, go. Just like how the real tank has it. So now, we're just going to copy the same design onto the right side of the tank. Just like that. And that should be about it for the tracks. So I think we'll be able to get rid of these blocks here in a minute, after we just solve a couple of problems. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab a cobblestone stair and another brick stair. So right about here and here, you're going to place 2 cobblestone stairs upside down, and then in the middle you're going to place an upside down another brick stair, just like that. And until, it's time for us to carve up the interior like we normally do, we're just going to kind of fill it up with the cyan hardened clay. About there, I want to say. Yeah, we can go up to there. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll take our cobblestone stairs, we're going to place them sideways, upside down, in this kind of shape. And then we're going to take our stone brick stair and we're going to place one in the middle like that to kind of curve it. And that's all we're really going to need to do that for. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to put a nether brick stair on top of the stone brick stair. Actually, no, that's layer 3, excuse me. No, bad. Very bad. Actually, we may just be moving on to layer 3 here in a second. Just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything, and no, I'm not. So I guess we are. I guess we should move on to layer 3. Okay, never mind. Another brick stair there, and take our cobblestone stairs, bring them all along the front, just like that. Curve in by 1. Place a stone brick stair. We're going to do this on both sides. Make sure you replicate this. And then we're going to go back 1, 2, cobblestone stair, 1 stone brick, and then the rest of the way up until here, just do cobblestone stairs. And then we'll do the, the overhang in a second. So now we're just going to copy this onto this side. Just like that. Alright, now what we'll do is take our sign hardened clay and we can just fill it all the way up. Just fill the whole thing up, just like this. It's kind of a fairly easy design for this. Now you're going to be editing a lot of this in a minute, once we actually get to the interior. Once we do. And that should be about it for that. So now to make the overhang, we're just going to come back on the sign hardened clay back by 1 more. So that's hanging off of that. And then we're going to come in here and we'll grab our red sandstone stair. We're just going to place them like on the very ends here, just like that. Very simple, very easy. We'll just grab our iron trapdoor because I did miss this detail. We're going to put a iron trapdoor here and here underneath the overhang, just like that. And I think that's about it for layer 3, so I guess we'll just move into layer 4 now, which is kind of our last layer, and then we have like a half a layer after that. But here we go. Anyway, so right here in front of the second you know, stone brick on the side, just like right here. You kind of get the idea of where it's supposed to be. We're just going to start with the turret now. So you're going to want to go back by 4 cobblestone stairs, just like that. We're going to do the same design on the other side, just like that. And then right about here, actually, I'm just going to put them upright right in there. Just like make sure like the open bit is facing inward to where the turret will be. We're going to take our red sandstone stair, put them upside down here on the corners of the turret, just like that. We're going to take our cyan hardened clay, and fill it up to about there. Take our red sandstone stairs and just put them right there. And then put a cobblestone stair in the middle, upside down. Now we'll just make the gun. We're going to come up with a stone slab by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And on the end of that, we'll just grab a red sandstone slab and put that on the end of the gun. And we're nearing the end. What we'll do is we'll grab ourselves a wooden trapdoor, gray carpet, rails, and a wither skeleton skull. We'll just finish up the back here first. Put a wither skeleton skull right there on the back to be like the gun rest. And then take your rails and put them going like this way, like that. Put 2 on either side of the wither skeleton skull. And now what we'll do is we'll take our iron trapdoor, put 2 there, and then just cover everything else up with the gray carpet, just like that. And that makes the back part of the tank. And now we'll take our gray carpet, we're just going to place it almost like an L shape like that, and then just like that. And wooden trapdoors, actually, which way do they open and close? Okay. You're going to want to make it so that they open and close, just like this. And that's actually it for layer 4. So moving on to our 4th and final layer, what we'll do is we'll take our iron trapdoor, going to run 3 across the top of the gun mantlet, I guess. Yeah, the gun mantlet. We're going to take our gray carpet, we're going to run it all the way up until we hit the red sandstone slab. But on top of the red sandstone slab, we'll put a red carpet. And now, what we'll do is we'll take our cobblestone slab, and we're just going to kind of do like we're just going to do this kind of shape. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and just grab yourself a stone slab, put it in those spaces like that. And then let's just grab our final pieces, put stone brick slab on top of those red sandstone stairs, and well, yeah, there you have it. There's your M10 champion, M10 Panther champion from World of Tanks console without the interior. If you're leaving now, I hope you all enjoyed, but if you choose to stick around for the interior, thank you for just sticking around. That's all I have to say, just thank you for sticking around. So now, like usual, we're going to crack our tank open like an egg, and just see what exactly is inside. There's not a whole lot to be seen inside of it though, but I do obviously need to know where to cut everything up at. We'll just break the top of our turret for now, just to make things a little easier. Now, bear in mind, the tank is a little boring on the inside because there's not a whole lot to be seen from the inside. There's no viewports because you realize later, everyone just start using periscopes, no viewports. Sad face. So, you're just going to kind of chop everything off from about here. And I guess you can bite everything off here too. Up till about here, I want to say. Yep. Yep, just about there. Okay. I guess we'll just knock this ammo rack out of the way because I kind of already know where the ammo rack is. So what we'll do now is we're going to take a stone slab, put a stone slab there. Going to take our stone brick stair, and you're going to kind of just want to curve it all the way around like this so that you have that little spot right here to stand on top of, almost as if it's a full block. This is where the loader will be sitting. So now what we'll do is we'll take our cyan hardened clay, throw 1 in the back corner here, and put an iron trapdoor on top of that. What we'll do here, actually, is we're going to take another brick stair and put 1 right behind the the red sandstone stair, to kind of make like a periscope thing to look through, I suppose. And what we'll do is we'll go in here, grab ourselves some stone, put a stone block there, and grab a dispenser, and put a dispenser right behind that, with the hole facing at the back. And underneath that, right here, we're just going to put iron trapdoors only on those two pieces. Speaking of iron trapdoors, actually, what we'll do is we're going to take our iron trapdoors, we're just going to kind of put like a T shape of them, so that you can kind of make like a false ceiling, or just you're able to maneuver inside the tank just like this, maneuver a little bit more freely. So, am I missing anything else? Not really. What we're going to want to do now, actually, though, is knock out these 2 blocks, and then these 3 blocks. What we're going to do is we're going to grab a trapped chest, and a normal chest, just to kind of make it, I don't know, it kind of looks good just like this. So, chest, trap chest, chest. Kind of make the ammo rack, and then chest, and trap chest. And that'll make your ammo racks on the side. And once you're finished that, come in here, put wooden trapdoors here. On the back of them, put more wooden trapdoors, flip them up, and you can get rid of the originals. Now, you don't necessarily have to get rid of the originals, but, you know, it's up to you, because then it's kind of harder to get in and out of the thing. It gets pretty hard, so I recommend just not having it, and just not having it there to begin with. And, yeah, I think that's about it as far as the gun and everything is concerned. So now we can just seal up the top of the tank. Just like this. Grab our stone slab, put them over top of these spots right there, and there you basically have your champion. But I did mention that there's a way to fix the whole hatch thing on the top. It's really just completely simple. You just do this, but it just doesn't look good like that. I don't know, it never appeals to me. And you could also try making the whole, replacing everything here with, iron trapdoors, but then that just makes the top of the turret way too short. So, you can either do the whole wooden trapdoor here or not. Preferably, I don't want to do it, because you always have the driver's hatches to get in and out of the tank with instead. You don't necessarily need the top hatches. But then again, if you want it to be practical, just do the hatches. But I'm going to stop rambling now. I hope you all enjoyed the tank. Feel free to edit it in whatever way you can. If you think you can make a better turret, by all means, go ahead. Maybe, post a photo or something like that in the comments. I'd like to see if you guys could come up with anything better. But, yeah, like I said, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.